Hey, what's up everybody? It's Coach Hicks again. I'm back at it again. This time we're talking about the cover 3 defense running out of a base 43 Canadian football defensive set. And so it's a little different because, like I mentioned in some of my other videos, we do have that extra player. So that extra player, it changes up your scheme a little bit, and our cover 3 I think is a little unique. So behind me on the board, I've drawn up the offensive side of the football. And so in Canadian football, when we count the offensive receivers, we're running against a spread offense. We're using a strong left because that's how they're lined up. And so we have our number 1 receiver, who's the outside guy. Then we get number 2 and number 3. Back here we have our running back. It doesn't really change. And then on the other side, working from out to in, we get number 1 and number 2. The little square there is the center. So that's on the offensive side of the ball. Defensive side of the ball, I have my defensive line set up with my end, my nose, and my tackle, my nose, and my other end. I have part of my linebackers. I'm missing my Sam Backer. Check the other video to see what his role is, why he's not in there just yet. Sam Backer in this situation plays like a defensive back. So I have my Will, I have my Mike, and now I'm going to throw in my other guys, right? So the first thing is, if I go on my weak side of the field, I'm going to have my cornerback. Then I'm going to have my halfback. And I'm going to have my cornerback over here. Should be a little further back. My halfback. And out here I'll have my Sam Backer. So, then of course I'm going to have my free safety. When you're running out of this offense, we are going to assume that the ball is in the middle of the field for right now. And so our free safety is going to cheat over just a little bit. And he's going to cheat over. And he's going to play over the strong side of the field. Depending on where the ball is placed in the Canadian football field, the free safety's position might be different. But for the most part, our free safety is going to cheat over a little bit to the strong side of the field. So when we're talking about our cover 3, a cover 3 means that there's going to be 3 guys who are covering the deep part of the field. So those 3 guys are going to split the field up into thirds, hence why it's called a cover 3. And so in this cover 3, the base cover 3 position, our deep guys, we have our weak side cornerback who's going to come back here, and he has a deep third, 1/3. Our free safety, he's going to start here. His eyes are going to cheat a little more to this side, but he's also going to keep an eye out here. And so we have our free safety who's going to come down here, and he's got a deep third. And then over here on the other side, I have my other cornerback who's going to come over here, and he's got a deep third. So those are the primary assignments on your base cover 3 for the deep guys. After that, I'm going to have my halfback. My halfback has my flat zone, right? And so Canadian football, if you're on the strong side of the field as a halfback, you have a lot of field to cover because our field is 65 yards wide versus the regular American field, which is 53.5 yards. So there is a lot more field to cover as a strong halfback. Strong halfback needs to be a very fast individual, whereas the weak side halfback can get away with being a little slower. So our halfback has what we call a flat zone, which is anywhere from, I guess you can say, 5 to 12 yards per se. And that goes all the way out to the sideline. On the other side, it's the same thing for the other halfback. He's got flat zone. Our Sam Backer has the hole here. He's got what we call a hook to curl zone. So our Sam Backer is going to drop, and his zone is a hook to curl. It's about anywhere from 5 to 15 yards. That's Sam's priority is right here. Our Will Backer, sometimes in this situation, coaches like to blitz him. Let's assume that he's not going to be blitzed, and it's a safe defense. Everyone's dropping back in zone. So our Will Backer is going to drop back to a middle zone. And our Mike Backer, He's going to drop, but he's also going to kind of react to the running back. But our Mike backer is going to drop sort of right in here, play this zone, and the middle of the field sort of going to be shared between the Mike and the Will backer. And so that is how you're going to play in a base 43 cover 3 defense. Be sure to like, subscribe, check out the other videos, comment, let me know what you want to see, let me know what you want to learn. I'll try and get that out there for you. Let me know what you think. I'm Coach Hicks, signing out.